Hi everybody, we're VLAD in Tears and you're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
MULATSCHAG.
Ciao, siamo i VLAD in Tears, voi state guardando MULATSCHAG, l'unica TV rock. Ciao.
MULATSCHAG.
Salut! Suntem VLAD in Tears și voi urmăriți MULATSCHAG, singurul canal de rock de care aveți nevoie.
MULATSCHAG!
Hello.
Hello.
You two are from Casino.
From Italy, yeah.
Yeah. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
So, what can you tell us about your hometown? How?
Couple things that first of all, it's really dirty. It's so dirty, and it's it's really dirty, and when I don't remember a lot of things about it because it's been a while since the last time I was there, so don't remember a lot. Still have like few friends there. Yeah, nice people, fun people, dirty bars, no live clubs, and yeah, it's pretty much easy. Yeah, nothing really special, but the Abbey, that's pretty cool, you know, because it's been part of history, the Second World War, you know. So, I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Second World War?
Yeah, the casino is I'm pretty sure you are. No, I mean casino. It's been really in the center of the history because of there's an abbey there, right there, like on the mountain, and it got destroyed by Germans, you know, and that's why it's pretty important. Yeah. And then now it's told that actually all the treasure, some part of the treasure from the Vatican are there. So that makes the city pretty important. Yeah, that's maybe the most important thing ever. I don't know. The rest is pretty nice, but easygoing. Maybe one fun fact: my parents live there, so better not talk so bad about it. My parents work there. I mean, my father doesn't work anymore, but my mother's still there working, and they have a nice shop there.
What kind of shop?
They are opticians, so they take care of eyes, and they also sell sunglasses like the one I'm wearing. Yeah, and it's a lovely place actually. Even though my parents work there in the city, but my family house is kind of 10 kilometers from there, so it's more on the hills, and it's really close to a mountain which is really old, like probably medieval. I don't know. And oh, Cosmo is here. Hello. And yeah, I was saying. And so we have this family house. It's pretty big there, and it's surrounded by woods and super awesome trees. So we can say we grew up surrounded by nature. That's why we love it.
We grew up vegan, but then we turned like not really vegan.
Why is he talking? Why? Cosmo is here.
He felt the need because he was hungry probably.
I was serious, right?
Is this tension between you guys normal? Like,
No.
We always joke.
brother?
No. People they think that we are like fighting or like you say there's tension, but never. So this is the way we make fun of each other.
The truth is we are always fighting because we love each other. Yeah, so it's a constructive way of fight.
But I mean, when you started the band, or even before, when you started making music, and it was the three brothers, right?
Yeah.
How did that start?
How? Okay. Well, we start we were very young. We start like playing music. We were like, I don't know, 10, 12, or even younger. I don't remember now.
Yeah. I started playing the organ, and it was kind of 7-year-old, and then I kept playing. Then I went ahead with a classic piano lessons, and he started working with me. Like he was studying as well, but he wasn't good as I was. So actually, then he dropped the instrument, and Alessio, our older brother Alessio, have decided to start playing guitar. So he was learning guitar. And Dario wanted that too. So he started playing guitar too. But then, again, no, it's not that he wasn't good enough, but he didn't really like guitar. He's good at it, but I don't know, he felt like he was belonging to a different instrument, like the bass. So that's why I started getting lessons.
Yeah.
And we were all pretty young by then, and we never stopped playing. I mean, the band itself, it's a different topic, but we always been musicians. That I can say that. I mean, personally, I grew up with music, listening, writing it, playing it. So I can tell you that as a brother, a part of a family, we never stopped. So it's like it started, and we never stopped.
But you're always like influencing each other and inspiring.
Yeah, kind of. I can say that we have different taste in music, and so when it's about approaching an instrument and write something, we always have different colors in it, because we follow a common line, that's for sure, but on the other side we have different taste about details, like a rhythm or some part of the structure. So it's pretty colored, so I found it pretty inspiring, you know. Yeah, also because different mind, different views. Yeah, why not?
On the other side, I guess it's hard not to get inspired, since they were brothers, were living together, so they were sneaking in each other's room, probably stealing cassettes and CDs and stuff like that. Because I have a brother too, so.
That's how it works.
Anyway, just.
Yeah, but he's also right. He's also right. It was, I mean, Chris is right. Also, Cosmo. I mean, you know, the process was always like that. You know, it was always, you know, the trigger was Chris every time, still. And we are like growing up. You know, we are trying to put ourselves into the let's say composition process, just to say, or just to get some tip. You know, like also now the old band, but back to that days, yeah, that's pretty much, you know, what was happening.
Okay.
And our house was pretty noisy, I can tell you that. I can tell you that we were noisy.
Sounds like a fun place, though.
Yeah, not for our
You
parents.
say that. If for our neighbors,
Yeah.
it's been like pretty massive.
But then you moved to Berlin.
Yeah, we did move.
And how is Berlin? Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I never thought I was going to move to Berlin, because I actually didn't even consider Germany when back in the day when I was in Italy. My life was quite different than now, and I remember that we've been traveling more than once to there. Also in Berlin, we played a couple shows, and it was pretty interesting, you know. But that didn't mean that we were going to move there. So that was quite crazy shit move, because Dario was insisting, and I was like, I remember one day we were like going crazy after one of our nights out, you know. I remember I looked at her the day after, and I was like, "Hey, dude, how you doing? Dude, can you keep the door closed, please? Yeah. Thank you." And what happened? He looked at me and he told me, "Chris, we're gonna move to Berlin." I was like, "Ah, yes, that's a good one." I said, "No, I mean it." It's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Then after that, we started packing stuff. But I remember then we went there. My attitude was pretty easy, because I thought, okay, it must be some kind of joke anyway. I won't stay here for long. I had my bag there, and I was like, okay, this is a friend of mine. He's got a little flat there. Let's try. But then time's been flying, and now we live there. Our lives are kind of different than the way they used to be. But I can tell that, yeah, we do enjoy the city. Yeah. At the end, it wasn't a shitty move.
You're doing like all the videos for Blood and Tears, right? Where do you get your inspiration?
Yeah, speaking honestly, most of them. I made most of them. Yeah, maybe there were like two, three made by different people. But I always wanted to be part of it, because I always want to be the mind behind that. mostly because I am and I have the ideas, so it's not because I feel like I'm better than the others. I just have the ideas and I want to use them. I want to, after being sharing my ideas with the others, I want to use them. And my inspiration, yeah, mostly I take it from everything. My passions, my, I don't know, hobbies. I love horror movies. I love writing, I love reading, and I used to take a lot of long walks into the woods. As I told you, outside my parents' house, it's such a beautiful wood. So I used to go there and just alone, like an old grandpa, like Gandalf with a walking stick, and trying to get inspiration by, I don't know, looking through the woods and look at the fog just moving a little bit, and the sound of wind taking me. There's so many things that actually touched me, and also the dark in the night, during the night, and when the moon was going to shine behind the mountain. And also these pictures always been like in my mind, and they got me something, you know. And that's how I started. Every night I got something. I dream something, and I need to save a couple ideas, and then I use all I got. Yeah, that's pretty much so.
I just wanted to say, like, and summarize that his inspiration he gets it from the woods, and I got it from YouTube. So we combine all of these together, and sometimes something happens. Yeah.
When did you join the band?
I think it was in. So when you moved in 2012, right, to Berlin. So it was exactly after like a few months after they moved. Yeah. Through some common friends, they were looking for, they had a tour they scheduled and so on, and I was there 1 year before. Since 2011 I also lived there, and yeah, we met each other, and it was funny because I am from Romania, from Transylvania, and their name is Blood in Tears, and then it was just a natürliche Verbindung, how do you say it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Get it, you know?
But what was funny was we were in the recording process, you remember?
Yes, they were in the studio.
Yeah, we were in the studio. He came and he was like, "Yeah, I'm coming from Transylvania." We were like, "Man, you know, you don't have to do it." And then, you know, he showed me like the passport, you know, it's coming from Transylvania. I was like, "Okay, cool, man, you know, so you're in." And actually it's
yeah, for a while people didn't believe that. They thought it was on purpose. Like, yeah, sure, your drummer is from Transylvania, Blood in Tears, the vampires, right? What the fuck, it's true. But now people know that.
So since then, I think I was the first drummer when you moved.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And the last one.
The last one.
The first and the last.
Yeah. Because you played some shows like with the session musician in before.
Before.
You were looking. Yes.
When did you join?
So the band last year, actually the 11th of May will be 1 year, the first anniversary with the Blood in Tears. Yeah.
So we're gonna also celebrate, right?
Yes, we celebrate in Finland, no? In Finland.
We're gonna celebrate this 1 year Giovanni joined the band in Finland. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we are gonna celebrate.
And I mean, Alessio, your other brother, what happened? Why did he leave the band?
Yeah, he left the band some years ago. I don't even remember when, but it was pretty tough time because he had some other, let's say, plans. He got married and then he got a son, so he needed to focus on himself for a while. It was a pretty hard stroke for me because, you know, we grew up together and it was hard. And I remember that I thought, fuck, Jesus, now what are we gonna do? Should we take a break? And anyway, we took a break because, you know, finding a replacement wasn't the easiest thing ever. Because, you know, also because we always been tied to each other and always been like accomplished, and it was hard. Then I don't want to lie about it, but yeah, I don't know, the magic now is back. He have decided to come back with us and to join the band back. I don't know if he's gonna stay like forever until, I don't know, but it's pretty awesome to have him back, you know. Yeah. And and we're really happy actually. Anyway, during the hard times, we've been playing with several musicians, but none of them has been as good as this guy here. He's been a goddamn blessing, really. Really, I can tell you that. And
found him.
yeah, he's found him. And because we played with really several guitar players while we were touring or also recording, and never worked pretty. So it was like, fuck, this is not gonna work. That's why we've always been like up and down for different years. We were moving ahead, then we had a break again, then we were like stuck, and people were like, what? Yeah, it's pretty. Actually, it haven't been easy for us, you know, really hard times. And when we were like, me and my brother were having, and Cosmo, we were having our meetings. We were talking about, oh man, what are we gonna do with this fucking guitar player? We can't find him. The Jesus Christ doesn't want to give us
players.
Yeah, guitar players.
Tough topics.
Tough, yeah.
Tough guys.
I started cursing them, all of them, their category. So it was like, fuck. Anyway, then I don't know how I found you, but
it was like was on. I wrote you like late at night. It was 3 or 4 in the morning. After we play, so we had this festival in Exentons.
So you slept together.
Yeah.
After party,
Yes,
they slept
exactly.
together.
So we had a very hardcore party, me and Giovanni, and we got very high, super high, and then I was Giovanni, so you had to join the band. It was not sure because he was like, yeah, I'm not high enough, so I want to really go really over the top, and then I will join you. So and at the end he said yes. So
he joined you with another joint.
exactly after different ones, you know, he decided, you know, to say, you know what,
Okay.
Let's do that.
let's do that.
No regrets?
No.
Right?
No, wait.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
Exactly.
Was on fire, no one could save me but you.
Did you ever get some funny or weird presents from fans?
Okay. Can we skip this question because we always.
There was in Frankfurt maybe this year this huge cake made of jelly. But it weighs like I'm not kidding, 5 kilo. 5 kilo of jelly. Jelly. Haribo.
Gummy bears.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It was a cake of
made
gummy
by-
bears.
Yeah,
Yes.
made by.
But it's a cake of
5 kilo gummy bear cake.
gum. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yes, it scared me.
Did you eat it?
No.
Somebody did, because at the end of the night that was gone.
Exactly. And we get also personalized stuff all the time. We get like postcards with us made from the fans. We get like we got from a fan, which is a really good fan and also friend of ours now. We get this personalized cafe latte in cans with volunteers, and I still have one. I didn't open it. Probably I shouldn't open it because it's old already. But yeah, this personalized stuff is really
Yeah, I
cool.
also had a little some special stuff there. I remember still one I'm actually I did put it on one of my wardrobes and on a library in my flat. It is super awesome because it is a grand piano but a carry-on. So it plays cool music if you actually turn the key, and it's beautiful. I always get it there, and I left it. Yeah, I love it, and that's pretty special. Yeah, I love it.
Anyway, any presents are always appreciated.
Yeah, it's
always.
You know, no matter what, you know, our fans, they are really, I mean, we are close to each other. I mean, they're always, all the time, they are coming, they're always bringing something. Like the guy says, it doesn't matter if, you know, it's weird or not. You know, at the end of the day, there are no weird period. I mean, because anyway, it's a present from somebody. So we are always happy to receive them.
Hey guys, I'm Lisa and I'm Marlene. We are from Gera and we're here to say we love you. We love every single song and we will always support you because you're the greatest band in the world. So rock on and stay flat.
Chris, your vocal range is 4 octaves.
Yeah.
Who inspired you to study singing so intense?
It was I don't know, weird coincidence probably, because I wasn't supposed to be a singer. I mean, I never thought I was going to be one, because I wanted to be a musician and a piano player, and I studied out to make music for movies. It was my big dream to work in the music in a movie. Yeah, mostly in a movie scene. That's why I was writing a lot of soundtracks, and I never thought about vocal. Then I remember I used to play the keyboard in one of our first band, and the singer was a different guy. Was another guy. It wasn't really good, but anyway. And I used to play with them, and this guy asked me to do some backing vocals. I was too shy to make them, but anyway, I was forcing myself to do something, and he liked it, and people liked it too. So then I started liking it too, and I remember I was kind of in love with a girl forever, like 10,000 years ago. I was really young by then, and I wanted to write a song for her, like a special dedication, but I didn't want that song to be released, so it wasn't supposed to be released. It was just actually never been released. But anyway, we were in studio, we were recording a demo, and then I wanted to add this song I made by myself, all by myself, like no band. I worked on all the structure and all the instruments, like virtual instruments, and I took care of all the stuff, and I wanted to sing it. The singer thought that I was going to ask him to sing the song for me, but no, I needed that to be pure love. I remember the song was called Love in Spain, and it was for her, for this little girl back in the day, and I recorded it. And I remember that my parents back then, they had a meeting with a label in Italy because they wanted to present the demo from my band with the other singer. And my parents brought also this little CD with that song on it. And the guy from the label was a pretty important one. After being listening to the demo, said, okay, the band is not really bad, but the singer sucks. Sorry, guys. And then my father told this guy, hey, wait a second, before we go, as one of my sons actually has been recording the song, do you want to listen to it? Well, why not? Okay, and then he showed him a picture of me, and he liked me, like, it looks cool, looks good. And then he did listen to the song, and he loved it. He said, this is a fucking singer. This one can make that. I didn't believe it anyway. But then right after that, I don't know, my parents were back home. We all were united, and the band was splitting up because the singer was listening to the meeting, and it wasn't that pretty, you know, because it was like, they just said that you suck, but Chris is pretty awesome instead. So I don't know, do you want to be the backing vocal for Chris, or just leave the band? And it was like super embarrassed. I wanted to leave. I wanted to kill myself then, because it was like, what's going on here? I don't want to be a singer. I don't want to be there in front of people, and this is not my thing. I want to be like a director who works in the movies, like writing music, just do my stuff, get inspired, but then disappear in the dark. I don't want to. And then, anyway, things started working pretty fast, and I got sucked up by the process. So I started going for lessons, vocal lessons, and in music schools. And then I've been studying for years. Then I became a vocal coach, and after that I never stopped. And I kind of enjoyed it now. And the vocal range is, I don't know, it's a gift. It's not about, you have it. I just have it. And something maybe, I don't know, Gods of Metal gave me, I don't know.
And now, I mean, you teach singing, right?
I used to.
Okay.
I'm not doing
Is this a story you told your students, like?
Sometimes it did, actually. But I loved teaching, but I can't do that anymore because I am not that patient anymore. I remember last time I did it, it was in Berlin, and the guys I was teaching were not that good, and not because they were not talented, they were not working on it. So I was getting really, really pissed. Like, dude, you don't understand. I just moved to Berlin, and I'm working my ass off every day. You do nothing. You live here. You got a job. Do your stuff. Do your exercises, motherfucker. And actually, you know, I get disappointed. Then they felt guilty. They were writing me like, "I'm so sorry. Yeah, you deserve more respect and whatever."
Nobody loves no one.
Hi everybody, we're VLAD in Tears and you're watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you need.
MULATSCHAG.
Ciao, siamo i VLAD in Tears, voi state guardando MULATSCHAG, l'unica TV rock. Ciao.
MULATSCHAG.
Salut! Suntem VLAD in Tears și voi urmăriți MULATSCHAG, singurul canal de rock de care aveți nevoie.
MULATSCHAG!